All right, everybody, it is a cold one out there today, all bundled up. It's rocking a cool 5 degrees or something outside. I'm here to Walmart to see if they have any of the top Series 1 that just came out. We're going to see if we get lucky, and if we could stumble our way into maybe some football or basketball, that would be amazing. Not going to hold my hopes on that. We'll see if we have Series 1 in here. All right, everybody, I'm here at another flea market. We're going to give this one a try, see if there's any cards in here, and I'll show you anything if there are. Let's see if we can find any treasures today. All right, welcome back, guys. I am downstairs. We had a nice little successful venture today. Here is a recap of what I was able to find at the Walmart and at the flea market that I stopped at. First, we'll just go over the Walmart purchases. You saw they had basically a full display. This is what I got. I didn't decide to rate it or anything. I've had my chance to get plenty of top Series 1 so far, so I just decided to pick up one of every type of product, one blaster, one hanger box, one fat pack here that has 40 cards, and then just one regular pack that has 16 cards. So I picked up one of each of all of those, figured I'd give it a try and see if I have better luck with one version or another. What you couldn't really see in the video, they had one lonely pack of NBA hoops. I have no idea how it was still sitting there. I'll try to point it out in the video. Hopefully back in editing you've already seen me like put a little arrow on it. I wasn't really even looking that closely, but I found it just kind of sitting there, and I saw the blue, and I'm like, wait, that didn't match, because they had like the Walking Dead cards right next to it. And I'm like, that's not the same color. So to find NBA Hoops Premium stock, the first time I've been able to find that. I'm super excited to rip that. And so I'll be looking for a future video where I open up the baseball and then I open up the basketball. I'll probably do a separate video for the basketball since it is such a pretty in-demand product, at least for me. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. And then at the flea market, holy cow, guys, they had all sorts of these cheap little packs for 50 cents, and so I picked some up. I've had some subscribers say, hey, if you find some cheap packs, let me know, and so I may send some of these on. I may open up a few of them. Got these star stickers from 1987, and it's not just the teams. If you flipped it over to the back, and I could see that it had like statistics back here, looking through the back, so I don't really know what these look like. I haven't researched it or anything, but I thought that might be fun. 1992 O-Pee-Chee for 50 cents each. The 1992 Flea for 50 cents each, 17 cards. And then the 1991 Classic Studio cards. If you remember what those look like, those are always kind of fun to open as well. Have a little nostalgia factor and a little throwback. In the other little box or container, you saw these were marked 2 for $5. And so I grabbed a couple of these. These are Donruss 1989 packs, I believe. Unless I just completely had a mental breakdown when I was in the store. No, that's right. 1989, so we'll be looking for that King Griffey Jr. rated rookie card. Then they also had the 1989 Bowman, which has some gum in there. I can feel it cracked already. This also has the King Griffey Jr. rookie card that we'll be looking for. I actually don't think I have the King Griffey Jr. rookie card. So I went with those. We'll be searching for the Griffey. They had this random pack from 2003, Upper Deck First Pitch. I have no idea if there's anything good in there. It says look for rookie cards for Yankee stars, international Yankee stars, Hideki Matsui and Jose Contreras. So it was the only somewhat recent pack that wasn't what you would call junk wax. And then this 1989 Star Minor League. I don't know if there's anyone good in there or not. I thought 1989 maybe there's a Griffey card. I don't really know for sure. I didn't look it up on my phone, but it was the only one, so I figured, hey, why not? For a couple bucks, it'll be fun to rip into. And then what I was super excited about, he had the little boxes of team sets or whoever it was. I don't know if it was a he or a she. 1989 Topps traded for $4. That is a great deal. 1989 Topps traded. I've got an actually, this is what it looks like. Just kind of have it handy off camera. I bought this box at a local card store for I think $10, and it has that 1989 Griffey card in there that I just think looks really cool. And so this one is sealed. You can tell this looks like it's pretty old tape. This might be still in its original sealing. And so I'm hoping that what we have in there is the 1989 Topps traded and that the cards look really, really nice. So I'll rip into that whenever I open up some of these packs, and we'll see how the Griffey looks in there. I haven't even opened this one yet. I still have this one sealed as well. So I'm excited to see what that Griffey looks like, and hopefully it's going to be in good condition. But for $4, that was an amazing deal. The other Topps traded sets you saw in the clip were not 1989. I think they were like 1990 or 87 or other years that weren't quite as desirable. And then my two vintage cards. I don't really have a big vintage card collection. Definitely not like some people do. But I don't own any Roberto Clemente cards, or at least not, you know, reprints or just like the 2000 variety of kind of historical cards of him. So this from 1968 Topps. Now it is kind of dinged up. For $23, you can see the price is not maybe the greatest condition, but I didn't really care about the condition. I was looking more just to pick up a Clemente card because I don't have one. And I think $23 is pretty fair for the shape that it's in. It's not going to grade super well. It's got obviously all sorts of rounded, dinged up corners. Looks like there's some pencil marking right there on the back of it. But that's okay. I'm not really that worried about the shape it was in. My very first Roberto Clemente card for $23 I thought was a pretty fun one to pick up. And then this one, rest in peace, Mr. Hank Aaron, $6 from 1968, the Sporting News All-Star. You can see there's a crease right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see there's a crease right there. And it's also not in the greatest shape, but for a card that is, you know, almost, 50 years old, it's good enough for me for $6. So those are both cards that I don't own of either player. I don't have an original Roberto Clemente or an original Hank Aaron card. So to be able to find some vintage legends of the game cards, some of the all-time greats at a decent price, I figured I would grab that as well. So overall today, I think I did pretty well. I think I spent about $50 at the flea market with all this, and I spent about $50 at Walmart with all this. So it was about $100. But I feel like I made some pretty good purchases, and I'm excited to open these up in some future videos, and I hope you can join me for those. So thanks so much for coming along for the ride with me this time, guys, and be looking out for the videos coming here in the next few days when I get the chance to rip into some of these products. All right, have a good one out there.